Hi friends. So, I know it's been a while since my last video, and I know I haven't been super consistent about videos this year, and quite honestly, it's because I haven't really been drawing much. Yeah, this year has been a lot, like, hasn't it? I feel like for everyone, it's just been a lot. And I personally am just over it and ready to move on, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are too. Um, but yeah, I just haven't been drawing much this year. We've actually been going through a process of something that I don't really want to talk about yet because it's still kind of in the works. This doesn't have anything to do with art, it's more just like life stuff. Um, but it's been taking up a lot of time and been a very weird mix of like really exciting and simultaneously extremely depressing. And it's just been sapping a lot of energy. But yeah, there'll be like a whole story time on that, I'm sure, when things finally hopefully work out for what we want to happen. Um, so yeah, keep an eye out for that, I guess, hopefully. Yeah, I just don't want to jinx anything, you know. But anyway, I thought this would be a good video to kind of talk about, yeah, something that is very important to me as an artist and something that I try to talk about a lot on my platforms is kind of like the mental health aspects of being an artist, and how important it is to kind of remember to, you know, put your health above your art, I guess. Yeah, this year has kind of reminded me that it is important to take a break, that it's important to like step back and give your mind that space to just relax if you need to. And that's what I've been doing, quite honestly, for this, I guess, since like September or so, maybe, I guess. I've been just kind of taking a step back, and it, I'm very much a perfectionist and very much, I have a high standards for myself. So sometimes I can definitely force myself to draw and put time into my art, even though mentally I'm just exhausted from work and from life. I have a full-time job and then all of this kind of life stuff that's going on the side as well. And I force myself to draw even though I am just mentally exhausted. And since kind of September, I've just been like, you know what? No. Like, I'm tired and I deserve a break. And I think that's a really good theme that we all need to remember sometimes. I don't know. I feel like in the art community, I feel like we're all very much like we want to get better, we want to improve, we want to be the best versions of ourselves, our art selves as we can be, and then we're surrounded by all these people who, you know, from our vantage point on social media, are doing incredibly well or incredibly talented or whatever, and it's very easy to fall into that needing to keep up mindset. And and I am definitely in this boat a little bit. I when I first started my account and first started posting on Instagram, I would post like every other day without fail. Like literally like clockwork. And thinking back on that now, I have no idea how I was able to do that and kind of maintain my sanity because Chelsea today would not be able to handle that amount of crap. But it is important. It's important to have standards for yourself and have goals for yourself and have a path that you're taking to improve yourself and your art. I think that in many ways is one of the incredible beauties of being an artist and creating is that there is always something more, some other way you can push yourself in, some other way you can improve, and it's like a never ending road. But I think that at least for me, I can get very much hung up on, trying to get as far on that road as fast as possible. But you don't need to, because it's always going to be there, and you can go at your own pace. You don't need to go at someone else's pace. You can just move along that path and through your art journey at whatever pace works for you. And if you take a break, that path is gonna still be there. You're not gonna like magically lose all your art skills or your creative ideas or anything. It's just gonna be sitting there waiting for you when you are ready to get back to it. So I guess this is just me, Chelsea, reminding you that it is okay to take a break if you need it. And while it is great to have art habits that you build for yourself, like drawing every day or doing gesture studies for 5 minutes a day, or whatever those kind of art improvement habits are, it is good to have those, but it is equally okay to decide one day, like, you know what, today's not the day for that. And if you do that, you're not a bad artist. Your progress is not going to come to a grinding halt. You're not going to be, found out to be a fraud. You are still as much of an artist if you decide that you need to take a break. And it's okay. It's okay to step away from art if you need to. It's okay to decide, hey, you know what? I would rather sit here and watch a mindless movie tonight than, force myself to draw. Because at the end of the day, art should be something that you come to with joy. It should be something that enriches you and makes you feel good. And if you get into the habit of forcing yourself when you are not there, you're just exhausted, or you don't want to, then it starts becoming a negative thing. And I don't know, I'm always of the opinion that art should be a good thing that adds to your life rather than takes away from it. It's all about balance. It's all about being honest with yourself, and it's all about acknowledging how you feel at any given moment and being okay with that. And yeah, I guess that's all I had to say in this video. I don't want this video to sound like depressing or anything. Like, I'm good, guys. I'm very good. There's potentially a lot of exciting things going on in my life with a lot of stress that led to making those things happen. But yeah, I'm good. And I hope that you guys are doing really, really good as well. And if you're not, just sending a big virtual hug towards you. But I guess I will see you guys in the next video. Bye! Thank you.